Hello, hello. Welcome back to another day in Chronostory. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty well myself. I did have to start a little bit later today. It is what it is. Had a bit of a busy day, but otherwise good to go. I've been amassing a lot of resources in the background, so we're gonna have a little bit of fun today with the scrolling. I've got 319 Chaos Crystals to start the day and probably another like 100 to craft. So we're looking pretty good. I've mostly been doing fish, like boss parties, and that's where I've got all my Chaos Crystals from. But yeah, interestingly, like with all of the 4th job information that's been going around and my testing of the test server, it kind of looks like to me that like the staff is going to be the way to go instead of the wand for the mages going forward. So I'm going to be crafting a bunch of staffs. I'm almost like relieved in a way that I haven't... should I hold DPS? I'm in a bossing party. It's a little slow, but it's better than nothing. So yeah, it'll be a little slow. Maybe I won't boss the whole stream. We'll see how we go. But yeah, I think it's going to be interesting because the staff is probably going to turn out to be the best weapon because we're not going to have attack speed issues, because it looks like we can keep Infinity going, like 100% uptime. So I'm going to be working on a staff. I'm almost relieved that I haven't made a wand, because I think staff is going to be like definitely best in slot. Eric, good to see you as always. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. I'll turn the game sounds up a bit too. This party is a little bit slow. It's okay. We'll see how long I need to wait and stuff. It's a level 1, 135 priest. We're going to be struggling. Staff even without SI. Yeah, the answer is still probably yes. However, no, actually without SI, I'm not sure. I don't think so, not without SI. Basically, like with the staff, it gets more and more viable the higher level you get, because you're more likely to have 100% uptime on Infinity. Danman, how's it going? I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well. Super Petty, always good to see you, I think. A pleasure, guys. Good to see you all. Yeah, we'll boss as much as we can. I still am looking for Dark Pearl Rings, so I've got 1 Dark Pearl Ring in the chamber ready to go, so we're going to be scrolling that today as well. I've got a good amount of accessory scrolls, so like I'm not even bottlenecking on those. I'm looking pretty good on those. I've got 3 accessory scrolls ready to go. I had an amazing scrolling Sunday. Awesome, man. That's fantastic. Look at this juicy overall. Look at what I found, okay? This is what we're going to be scrolling today, among many other things. So we've got some potential here. This is fucking sexy. I know. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. That's already like a 30% ahead of all the other overalls I've been scrolling. But yeah, unfortunately, it's probably going to be a shorter stream today. I'm just a little hard pressed for time with work and where I have to go after, but it is what it is. I definitely just wanted to check in after, the test server. The test server was fun, but I don't really feel the need to play it anymore. So I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but there's only so much I needed to test. Best in slot for both stats, crazy. Yeah, it's really, really rare. That one is crazy. I think we're going to channel 9. But yeah, what else is there to fill in? I mean, I don't really feel the need to play the test server anymore. People are going really, really like low level with breaking down, DPS charts for all classes, single target, multi-target, all that kind of stuff. Do you ID people? What do you mean ID people? Chocolate milk. But anyway, like people have done some really meticulous, breakdowns of like damage charts. Mages are not looking that good. They're kind of in the middle. Oh, lie detector. I don't really use lie detector anymore at the moment because I haven't really encountered many bots. I've used it on occasion when I thought people were macroing, but I haven't caught anyone. So it's probably a good sign that I'm not catching anyone. I think these days it's relatively bot free. There's some mage that's been clanking in channel 27 for days and been reported, Shark's map. If they've been reported already, I don't think there's much need for me to come in. I'm always happy to like drop the ban hammer. If I come across the channel 27 along my way, the thing is if I leave now, I'm gonna inconvenience my party. But I'll remember when I get to 27, if I see this guy, you drop his name, I'll lie detector him and then we can see how he goes. But yeah, I mean, I think the game has been pretty bot free for a while now, so not literally free, but like considerably less bots, which is a really good sign. So yeah, I think it's going good. I was shocked to see one of my classic, one of the guys that I run boss parties with quite a fair bit get caught macroing. Pretty unfortunate. I like that guy, but the evidence spoke for itself. Aren't they going to make more changes after the test server? And they're still doing low-level ranking stuff. People are just getting all the information that they can get at the moment, Eric. So the changes are all going to happen at the end. I don't think that... Balte said there's like no reason really to put changes into the test server while it's going. Like just, get all the data and then make all the adjustments at the end. I'm able to use lie detector on people. Yeah. I'm one of the few with the privilege. Also, I can go invisible if I want. So yeah, I got the trusted privileges. What's a good level to get to before 4th releases? I mean, always, you want to get higher than 120. You ideally want to have, I would say, at least 2 to 3 maxed skills already. Fluid, do we have space? Unfortunately, not at the moment. Yeah, sorry, Fluid. I'll let you know the moment we got space. But yeah, I think like 2 to 3 skills. Ideally 3, but look, ideally 3, ideally 4, ideally 5. Like, I could go on and on, but I think at a bare minimum, like 3 skills is preferable. If you can get to level 150, it'd be fantastic, Vinny, but I know that's asking a lot. At least 140 would be good. At least 140. Lie detector is not automatic. Is it someone always using it on you? No, it's automated. If you're grinding for maybe like 2 to 3 hours, you'll automatically get like a system lie detector. And then there are some like myself that have the ability to lie detector people manually. So usually it won't be manual. Usually not. We're pretty slow, but at the same time, we have holy symbols, so my experience bossing with these guys is like not going to be that bad. You think you're one of the few that want the lie detector buff. Yeah, exactly. I never want it because I never really want the additional jump, but some people want it, okay? If I come in your channel and you want to be lie detected, just hit me up. No, just kidding. I'm not allowed to use my power like that. I didn't say that. I take that back. I don't use my lie detector erroneously. But yeah, I'm excited to go back to scrolling. I've got a lot of Chaos Crystals built up, so we're going to go through a lot today. I'll do it on my Gachapon, 247, looking good. I might even reduce the amount of time I'm bossing for. Let me reduce this by like, I don't know. I'm going to maybe only do like another 30 minutes of bossing. Yeah, that's fair. I need more time to do scrolling today. Who is top tier after the 4th god? Top tier for mobbing and for bossing are 2 different categories. For bossing, Hermit looked ridiculous. It looked absolutely fucking broken. So, it definitely needs to be tuned down, but at the moment, Hermit is completely fucking broken. For mobbing, honestly, I don't know. I want to say that the Mages are probably the best, but I didn't really do that extensive testing. Like, when I streamed the test server, all I did was play Ice Lightning, a little bit of Outlaw, a little bit of Bowmaster, and then a little bit of one of the Warriors. Like, that's all I did. And it's not really a true experience because I didn't have any gear, I didn't bother scrolling. It's a test server, I didn't care for that, so, I only know what I know, but I still think mages are really, really good at mobbing. Extremely good at mobbing. Do you think the damage test people have been doing is valid? Since it's only 30 seconds, wouldn't a full buff to cooldown reset be more valid? Of course you have to take it with a grain of salt. I saw there was some information going around in Discord. There were multiple charts, there were 2 different charts. One of them had Buccaneers at the, in 3rd, and everyone's like, that's cap, Buccaneers cannot do that damage. And the other one had Buccaneers 2nd to last or something like that. So, aside from that, those 2 charts were very, very similar, but generally speaking, of course you need to be skeptical when just, taking someone else's research at face value. I think the trend is generally, makes sense, but I'm not going to take these numbers as literal face value indicative of the class's strength. So yeah, you need a much larger sample size, much more factors involved. The buffs certainly are going to favor some classes more than others. I think if you take all the classes and give them all the same buffs, the mages are going to be benefited the least out of all the classes. They don't scale as much off the crit damage stats like Sharp Eyes and Dice 7. All the other classes, the weapon attack classes, are going to benefit a lot more. Saber, are we winning? We're always winning, okay? If I'm blessed to be, streaming online and here with good company, I'm always winning. If they keep Zac and Horntail same as regular, they're just gonna get wrecked in Chrono. I know. Like, the damage is way too high, but we've been saying this for weeks, for months. We just really, like... There's no power level. Like, when 4th is released and we don't have any new maps, it is what it is. We're just gonna have to deal with the fact that we're so blatantly overpowered. Nothing is higher than level 110, and we're gonna be full clearing the maps. But I do think that the release of content has been a little... I don't want to say too slow, but it hasn't been scaled up enough, you know? You can't release content any quicker. Balte is a one-man team, but the scale of the content, I think some of these regions should have been a little higher than they currently are. What are you going to do different when 4th releases? I'm not sure for now, because the content won't change immediately, so I won't have any new priorities. The priorities will just be, you know, getting the remainder of my Dark Pearl rings, and then getting my Chief Bell, and then just grinding on my main mostly. Like, maybe I'll consider getting my Outlaw to 200 if the thing is, like, Blessing doesn't even end at 200 anymore. So I don't really have to play my Outlaw, but I think my goal will just be, as always, like, it's to, you know, get gear upgrades and to farm experience and keep leveling, basically. But I'm really anticipating and preparing for the next content. Looking at some of the feedback from some classes, Tasia, I don't think we're getting 4th job anytime soon. Do you say that because you think he's going to have a lot of updates to make? I don't think that's going to be a reason why it's going to be delayed too much. But I know where you're coming at. Like, if you think he needs to make iterations worth of balance updates, like balance update 1, you know, a whole patch, and then check, you know, if everyone is happy with that, and then do it again. Liao Jane, oh, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. But if he has to do multiple iterations of balance changes, that's maybe when it's going to get very difficult and take a little bit longer. I thought the creator's name Baute was just pronounced as booty. Some just say it that way, you know, each to their own, but I think if I were him, I'm thinking, like, what would his intention of the pronunciation be of his name? There's no way he thinks that his name, the way it's spelled, is meant to be pronounced booty. Like, there's no way. I'm not going to call him booty. People are just memeing when they say that. He should 100% release 4th along with Leafly fully complete. I think he would if he could. I think, you know, there are other challenges with doing that. You know, the standard, the quality standard that he has for the game is so high that I don't know if he'd even have the time to do it. Tay and Tai, like, bruh? Yeah, I mean, TEI makes a very, you know, different noise than TY to me. But it's how you pronounce B-O-U that's also important, right? If you're saying bow or bow, like, that's also important. I've highlighted the damage being OP and update not catching up in my Discord suggestion, and everyone think I'm talking trash. A lot of the suggestions, the people who agree with you don't look at the suggestions and don't respond to it, like myself. I'd probably be inclined to agree with you, Chair. The people who vocalize themselves the most on the suggestions are usually the ones that are the most critical. You don't really see as many good faith, you know, good faith Samaritans, for lack of a better word, browsing the suggestions forum, looking at, you know, positive feedback and ways to elevate the game. It's usually people that just want to complain about something, so I don't really spend too much time with the suggestions thread, even though there's some good stuff in there. Danny got some good motivation, and I'm already a little done with the content now, to be honest. Streaming really, really helps me. If I were playing alone, which I was doing, you know, I started streaming maybe when I was like level 170. I already played the game so much, and I only did it solo. Having you guys, like, really helps keep me engaged in the game. We share my triumphs and losses together. Like, that's so meaningful to me, and that keeps me interested. But I understand, Eric, you know, if I were playing solo like you, I've been there and I've felt that you don't have too much to do at this point in time. I think the open feedback is a complete disaster and just gives air to people with some of the most dogshit game design decisions. Yeah, totally agree. I think there's a few too many, you know, like, feedback type, you know, channels that are really not constructive. I know Balte likes, oh my god, there's a DPR and it's not mine. Oh god, give me that shit. Oh my god, who is it? Fuck. Wait, did I even get the right one? Yeah, of course I did. Alright, I'm much stronger than this party. This is one of the few parties that are gonna make me look OP. But yeah, I mean, there is constructive feedback and there's feedback, and we get a lot of the latter, unfortunately, on Discord. It is what it is. The drop, the Dark Pearl ring. Someone got it. It wasn't me. Got it. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. The only feedback I saw that was good was a beginner should be able to scroll everything if it's level 120. You thought that was good? I don't know what I thought about that. If it was in the game, I'd make my peace with it and make a beginner, but I don't think that's a good idea. Anyone know if Sins are locked to Sharks until 200? I have no idea, Striking, because I don't really know what your 4th job rotation looks like, or if, you know, the AoE allows you to go to like 304. But even if you can't go to 304, surely you can get a better rate now at Apex Cornians with 4th job than you could otherwise get at Sharks. There's not enough mobs in Sharks. Oh, Striking Fury, thanks for the follow too, I didn't see that. Appreciate you. I mean, it's funny, yeah, it is funny. Guys, can we completely gut Brandish and just make Sush Blast even better in 4th job? There's no way someone actually suggested that. That's surely not based on a real quote. Tell me it's not. Holy fuck, I just had to deselect those channels so they don't show up on my sidebar anymore. I'm so tempted to look through that cesspool. I should be doing the same, but I don't know. I like reading. I like being in the know, you know, even if that know is about a bunch of opinionated people that are never satisfied with the game. 80 mil, 4th job in 304. What was your level in class again, Danman? I mean, 80 mil anywhere is good, like, even for 4th. Like that's like mostly clearing all of 304, so it's pretty good. I can definitely like full clear 304 with 4th job. I had what felt like the most futile conversation about FMAs and Mage cooldowns in Discord, and I feel the same way, Teja. Like just save my breath, you know. Like, what am I doing conversing out here? No one wants to be persuaded otherwise. Like, they just have their opinion and they stick to it. That's okay. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but it doesn't feel like conversations are had in good faith. Are you only killing pianists for the ring? Pretty much, Hornbrand, pretty much. At the same time, you can get Chaos Crystals. You can get NX equipment that I don't really care for, but Chaos Crystals is also like a really good side benefit. And then you can also get accessory scrolls to scroll the Dark Pearl rings, so yeah, it's kind of everything. Not everything, like those things that I mentioned that you can all get here. Only up until... I'm not focused, by the way. If I'm overkilling, then I apologize. I think there's this guy here who like wants to do his quest. I'm not sure. Anyway, we go here. But yeah, I'll keep doing pianos until I've gotten all of my rings, and then I'll probably stop doing it. I won't need to do it anymore. How are you 150 with no pianos quest yet? I don't know that it was him. I suspected it was him, but I might be wrong. I think I was weak. Balte should nerf them. Full clearing level 100 mobs at 180 is not OP. Yep, I mean, you know, someone might say that in good faith. Like, people have all sorts of opinions. Channel 27 soon. What's his name? What's his name, Chocolate Milk? I don't think he dropped his name. Where am I? I'm on 20. Eddie Peng. Alright, we got him. We'll fuck him up. The thing is, I don't know if people can automatically complete their lie detectors, like they have some sort of exploit to be able to do it. I've suspected people are macroing and they're completing lie detectors like with ease, so I don't know what to say to that. Maybe they have a workaround. Ooh. Little tired. That's alright. Early days, early days. $25 next, alright. Then we're on 27. Can't wait to see someone get caught. Maybe he gets caught, maybe he doesn't. The thing is, I don't want to stay to see if he gets caught. I'm just going to come in lie detector, and then we're going to need to rely on Chocolate Milk to report back whether or not he's in FM, attacking nothing. I'm not going to be there to see it, because I got to keep moving with the squad. But I will definitely facilitate the lie detector. Must be like that guy that was auto-completing your lie detector in FM in one report I saw with AI. Was he auto-completing it in a report? I haven't seen anything like that, right? But yeah, I'm sure it exists. Like, people have exploits and ways to get around it. Level 202 priest? Damn. Wild. Brother, your wand is clean. Brother, what are we doing? You got the wrong one, buddy. How do you get multiple endgame staffs? Is it only through gacha? So you can craft a lot. Like, okay, don't compare my capacity to craft with yours because I have infinite resources effectively. However, you can make a lot of... You can get a lot of the materials needed to craft all the last unwelcome weapons by smelting all of the equipment, all of the Omega equipment that you get. 500 gacha only got one last unwelcome. Am I meant to hold DPS? Or, I don't know, but look, you just need to do a lot of gachapon in Omega. Like that's how you get all of the equipment. If you get anything that is not useful, then you can smelt it all, and you get all the resources you need to like craft a lot. So that's all I've done, and I've got a lot of like stuff to craft. Yeah. There is a fast report. Not really. No, there's not really. I mean, I've been making bank as well. Maybe I buy more gachapon tickets. I'm on 11.4 now. You guys saw me when I went down to like 8 bill. Just to entertain you guys. I really was like saving my money. Where do you craft it? In Omega Sector? Yeah, it's in Omega Sector at the bottom of the silo. Don't ask why they put it there. But if you just dedicate all of your gachapon tickets to Omega Sector, and then you start smelting all of the weapons that you don't need, you're gonna have a good amount of resources to then craft the ones that you do need. Alright, we're on 27 next. Oh, remember, Eddie Peng, you're getting fucked. I think like the hold what? I think the priority for gachapon, people overweigh, you know, getting their pack first. I think you're getting a really good weapon is more important. Hey buddy, eat some. You must wait 7 seconds. Alright, I'll wait 7 seconds, sure. Alright, they're getting lie detected. That cape is garbage. Interesting, very interesting. They passed the lie detector test like immediately. Man. I don't know, you know. I don't believe that people can't pass it for free so easily. Which staff? The one that did not blow up was +5 onwards? I'm not sure what you're referring to anymore. Are you referring to mine or something else? But the one that did not blow up was +5 onwards. All I was saying in my intro basically is that we're going to be making the last unwelcome staff now instead of the wand. Which when 4th drop comes out and you get to like level 150-ish, maybe beyond that, that will start to be the better weapon. And then again, I gotta think harder about it because I think it's only the better weapon if you have speed infusion, which I will have. But if you don't have speed infusion, I think you just need to continue using the wand. Like you don't have any choice around it. But yeah, my title is referring to the fact that if you have speed infusion, you know, which is going to be a 4th drop buff, it's going to be going around, everyone's going to be asking for speed infusion, then theoretically the best weapon for us would be the staff from about, you know, level 140, 150 onwards. Staff better after 4th drop coming, yes, again, caveat with speed infusion, which I will have, but we should have no trouble keeping infinity buff active, which is another -2 speed. So yeah, with that, it should be really clear, Kagami, that we can maintain the highest speed, so therefore we can have the best weapon. So I'm going to be making staffs from now on. And I know you're right, you're high enough level for sure. You're like 160, 170, 180, I don't know, something like that. So definitely better for you. How much damage? Nothing. I'm ice. 40k alliance. Are you scrolling today? Of course. I'm gonna group. Of course I'm scrolling today. Guys only want one thing and it's disgusting. Is it worth upgrading for a staff or just wait a bit for dragon weapons? Yeah, that's the thing, right? We have no direction on how long it's gonna be or anything like that. It's like impossible to answer that question. It depends on, like, you know, are you gonna get much more value out of the staff than you will compared to the wand? Like, is that value worth it for the duration of time it takes for dragon weapons to be released? The answer to that might be no, and in which case, like, don't upgrade, right? But like for me, I can go for it. I feel like I can go for it, and so I will go for it, right? Let's say it's a 3-month wait, you already have a decent wand. If you're comfortable with your weapon already, considering your resources, and you know that you can't scroll much more, then you definitely don't need to go for it. But it's because I have the resources to go for it, so I'm kind of free rolling, except for the chaos crystals I need to dedicate to it. Nothing else really matters. I'm kind of like free rolling on everything else, so I'm definitely gonna go for it. But it's impossible to say like just how long it's gonna be, how much value you're gonna get out of the weapon. There's not much value at the moment when there's no new content, but as the mobs increase with Dragon Canyon, that's when I'm really gonna want to have like the highest magic attack possible. So yeah, keep that in mind as well. And if Dragon Canyon does actually bring dragon weapons, then you don't need that value. It'll be superseded immediately when the new region comes out. So it depends on what the current content is and if you feel like you need the additional magic attack for it. I'm Justin, thank you very much for the kind words, I appreciate you. You finished your 156 and 32 attack on the shield. 32 attack on the shield, right? Or, yeah, that's awesome. That's really good individually. Move your minimap up. Alright man, you can watch. Okay. I can't see my numbers either. I think it's like 40k lines though. You want to see a +7? I'm going for it! I'm going for it! I'm trying! Unk, I just want to say thank you, Goat, for not letting me die constantly. Everyone needs hyper body here, it's so funny. Is there anyone in the server with more magic than you? There's a fire poison mage, Dave like. He's been around forever and he's like level 210. So he definitely has more magic than me, but not by much. You can get +7 easy, I believe. Easy. It's just easy, no problem. Thanks for believing in me. I really wanted another Dark Pearl ring. I think I've got pretty unlucky. I think I've done like 200 Dark Pearl rings and not found another one. So it's been a bit unfortunate, but yeah, I would have loved at least 2, but it is what it is. Alright, so how much longer are we gonna go? At least another 10 minutes, maybe a little bit more. I'm gonna need a decent amount of time to scroll today. Does the 180 Outlaw have a perfect weapon? Surely not, right? It's a 180 Crusader. Are you referring to my party? I don't think it's my party, Demon. I hope Altai found a solution to CCing. That seems like a really difficult thing for him to do, because he has no bearing over the channel size. Oh no, he has a bearing over the channel size, but not over the way channels are created. But it's all performance based at the end of the day. I think it, if the performance issues are not a thing, then he can stand to like increase the capacity of the channels. But if performance is an issue, which it sounds like it is, based on previous, feedback from him, then he can't really do much about it. But I don't know, hopefully as the MapleStory World's platform is optimized, that becomes more of an option maybe? I have no idea what the limitations are with that. I think it's MapleStory World's limited resource usage on the CCing ship. Yeah, like this loading screen, it takes a long time to load the channels, it's kind of annoying. Ugh. Donnie at max MP. I've been at max MP for 3 levels, I think. Yes. HB gets me there. I made a whole Hyper Body plus Mule, and I'm already at max MP. Why did I do that? It's because I want power stance, and I think power stance is going to be really nice, actually. Especially, like, as you need... It's going to be more and more important to reposition as a mage, to, like, situate yourself in the right position for FMA. And you don't want to be getting knocked around and shit. Time to HP wash and get max HP. How could I HP wash as a mage? What are you talking about? Tell me the way. Go, 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 go! Ooh, TP! Boom. I'm the only one hitting left. They're all busy getting their 15% on the right. Hi Danny, what level do you need to be to start Pianus bossing? It depends on your class. Some classes are a lot weaker for the bossing than others. So yeah, let me ask you that first of all. If you're an outlaw, ice lightning mage, priest, you know, these are some of the weaker classes. We really struggle. Your level would have to be a lot higher. Generally speaking, 140 is a pretty decent breakpoint where like people won't be gatekeeping you, they'll be happy to take you. But if you're another class like a hermit, maybe like 130 you can get away with. But then the weaker classes like outlaws, ice lightning mages, priests, I would suggest like 150 to be honest. Will you go for staff scrolling, Zach? Yeah, I definitely will be. In about 5 minutes. Maybe a little longer depending if we have more bosses to cover. What are your emulator settings so it doesn't crash when you use your mules? I don't think they're too nuanced. Let me have a look at them for you. I have a CPU allocation of 2 cores, medium 2 cores, and the memory allocation of 4 gigabytes, and then the performance mode is set to balance. And that's about it. And I only run no more than 3 on any one computer. I can run 4 on my Mac here, which is pretty powerful, but I don't run more than 3 emulators with my main client on my main PC. For Bowman I'd prefer to be at least 140. Can you get away with being lower? Sure, but in order to like not hold anyone for too long, I'd want to at least be 140. How much core and RAM again? 2 core, 4 gigabyte. That's what I'm using on BlueStacks at least. I don't feel the need to go any higher than that. By the way, I feel like whatever my setting is, it still crashes at some point. The longer the emulator is open for, the more likely it is to crash. I feel like at about like 3-hour mark is when I start to crash once per emulator. So it's not like it's permanently online. But it's better than nothing. You know, those settings will work pretty well for me. What emulator do you use? You've been suffering using your phone to alt. Yeah, I mean, by the way, I've also got a controller for my phone, so I can use my phone Like, I can have MapleStory Worlds on it, and then I can use a little controller. I'll show you guys my controller. I think I got it upstairs somewhere. But anyway, your main question, I'm using BlueStacks. Let me see if I can find my controller though. Okay, so this is the controller that I'm using when I'm using my phone. Like if I'm lounging around on the couch or something and I want to like play without touching my phone, then I use this. And if I only need like one buff meal, this also seems really handy. Like you can just key the buffs to your controller, and then you don't need to touch your phone. You can just press this, you know? So yeah, it depends how many buffs you need. I'd use my phone if I only needed one buff. Yeah, probably. You gotta lower it? Been doing 6 out of 6 on 3 clients. Yeah, that's gonna be rough, Striking Fury. That needs a really high performance computer. I'm 204 already. I mean, we're getting there. I've been grinding. 200 has not slowed me down. Above and beyond answer. I'm glad you're happy, Elamite. I think everyone's done. Wait, how many of us are here? There's only 4 of us now. Okay, Scuttle is missing. This guy's not here. What's going on? We're coming in... Okay. Is fine to sync all the clients and click once to buff everything, right? Technically, no. Probably not. Will anyone, you know, hold you to the fire if you do it? I doubt it. You know, it's such a minuscule usage of yeah, but like, would I advise it? Absolutely not, you know, just to err on caution. Shatterer is good. Shatterer is insanely good, Limsung. If you're referring to 4th job, it's okay. Like, no one's gonna be like, yo, motherfucker, you buffed all your characters at once. You're out of here 1 year. Like, no one's gonna do that, but I would advise not doing it. Shatterer is extremely good. Assaulter Plus looked ridiculously quick. I'm sure it's gonna get nerfed. It looks so OP that you do not need Boomerang Step. You're just using Assaulter Plus and Miso Explosion. That cannot be the way that Chief Manda is intended to be played. So I'm sure it's gonna get adjusted, but at the moment it looks insane. It looks too good. I'm gonna go for like another 10 minutes. Forgive me if you're just here for the scrolling, but not often do I get an opportunity to boss, you know? Like, I always want to capitalize on these moments when they happen. It's difficult to like coordinate, find the time. If multiple parties are running, which they were in the morning, I was playing in the morning trying to do some bossing, and I was tracking the channels perfectly, like literally perfectly. Whenever a boss died, I did / boss respawn, got the exact timer and tracked every channel. And that's what I had to do in order to like be efficient in the morning. No Dani is good. I can never boss like this during my free time. All the channels are nearly full. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's kind of like, you know, it's like cyclical. Like certain times of the night is good. Get out of my channel. Man, the old me would like love to lie detector this guy, but I'm not gonna do it to him. Yes, boss. Next 6. Okay. Alright, so there's only 5 of us here. I don't like holding DPS, because I can never focus. I'm always multitasking. Do I see a free slot? Maybe. I'm gonna ask for you, Fluid. I'm gonna ask for you. You're not a Crusader, and these guys need rage, but you know what? I might just ask for you anyway, man. Someone is desperate. Why is the MapleStory World section a Billy website? I don't know how to answer that. Oh, he's here already. He's so desperate. Do we have space? Support main wants to join. He's here already. He just... he's so desperate. Hey, I don't see Fluid on very much, you know, and he is the author, writer, founder of Chronostorydex.com. He's such an asset to the community. We owe this guy a slot in our party, but unfortunately this Tell guy is back online. I'll go anyway. I'll go anyway. I gotta move on to, if you actually want my spot fluid, I'll give you my spot. I gotta move on to scrolling anyway, so do you want to take it? Damn, he made that shit, my goat. Yeah, he made it. He made it. He's a wizard. He can have my spot. All right, you got it, buddy. Alright, it's time for us to move on. It's been a good bossing party. I accepted invite but didn't get in because there's no slots. How did you get an invite? What? Is that broken? I have no idea. I don't know how you got an invite. Anyway, alright, we're done with that. So let's move on now. All of these rings can be smelted. I'm gonna go to Aqua and just smelt them. And then let's just remove this because we're scrolling now. And I can resize this. There we go. Nice, good to see you. Hello, hello. Howdy to you. Did I get enough for 50? No, I'm on 43. Unlucky. Alright, well, let's just smelt all of our rings at the moment. Oops. Smelt, smelt, smelt. Alright, let's move to the silo. We can do a good amount of gachapon today. How many am I feeling? How many am I feeling? I think I'll do 500. You get level 10 on Chrono because Riot servers were down for maintenance this morning. Is that the only way we can get you to play this game? I mean, you know, we'll take what we can get. Okay, gachapon ticket, sorry, that's the first thing I need. So I'm gonna go for 500. I have 247. Because I'm a little richer today, I feel like I can go for it. And I'm gonna go for 253. Alright. Degens assemble. Alrighty, let's do it. Once again, we're looking for anything. It doesn't really matter, you know. Are you the highest level player in Chrono? Definitely not King. There is at least a level 211, 212 maybe by now. But we're up there, we're up there. Love the content, by the way, thank you so much. I get so much positivity, and actually like a good amount of people just say like, whenever they see me in game, like big fan, all that stuff, like it just like, it fills my heart. It's really, really nice, you know? It's so nice. Alright, it's been a long time since I've pulled an earring, you know? Like at least like 1k tickets cumulatively. So I'm most certainly due, right? I have 500. If I get tilted, I could do more maybe. I don't know how tilted I'm gonna get today. You're above 10 bill, time to spend? You're right, Ivan. I can spend, but it doesn't mean you watch me maple while I maple. Oh, that's so nice, Ziploc. I'm glad, I'm glad. I like watching maple while I maple too, to be honest. Like, whenever there's another streamer playing Chrono, I'm there, I'm there. Just because I have 10 bill to spend doesn't mean I'll be spending everything above 10 bill. I gotta ration it out, you know? Because if I buy like 250 tickets every time, I'm not gonna earn more than I spend. It's like having a budget. Alright, well nothing on this batch. Like, if I'm being pedantic, I should be holding my staffs. Just for the sake of like saving resources. I think I'll do it. I'll just do it. No, fuck it, fuck it. I'm so rich, it doesn't matter. Alright, smelt all, bye-bye. And let's run it back. Best 4th drop mage. I never really got to test the other classes now. Did I test Big Bang? I did test the Priest, sorry. I tested the Priest. Is 11 stat Earring fine to keep? 11 stat for the Unwelcome Earring? I would go for 12 just because the odds of hitting 12 are not all that unreasonable. Drag chat to gacha, spam click yes, plus NPC chat guaranteed earrings. Like here, and then spam click this. Oh, I'm clicking on myself. You mean like this? Alright, we'll try this way, Lost. I mean, if you say so. But yeah, Beth 4th job Mage, like, I really liked Ice Lightning, but I never tried Fire Poison, so it's kind of hard for me to comment on. But if they're still using Poison Breath and using like the additional skills around it, I honestly don't know. Spam clicking and keep spamming NPC chat. Alright, I'm spamming both. I'm doing both. Oh! I see. The clicking is like twice as quick. Oh, that's really good. Let me move this like here. Is this still visible? Yeah, it is. Nice. Oh, that's really good. Oh, why didn't anyone suggest this before? I think this feels quicker. More money, more problems. But yeah, Eric, for the Unwelcome Earring, I would go for 12 stats if you can. Dude, use NPC chat button. I am! I'm using both. I'm clicking and I'm using it. But it does feel quicker clicking and pressing NPC. No more test server. I don't feel the need to test anything else. All I really wanted to know with 4th job is like, is Infinity going to be up at all times? And I got my answer very quickly, so like I don't feel the need to play the test server anymore. I know everything's going to be subject to change anyway. There's so many things that are overpowered, so many things that are weak, that it doesn't really feel worth my time to like be on the test server anymore. Are warriors bad? So many dooms on Discord. I guess I don't know the answer for that, unfortunately. As, you know, someone who didn't really test warrior and doesn't really play it myself. Test it for your entertainment. Okay, let me just recater, you know, my agenda, my schedule to work around you specifically, Astronaut. Okay, you're all I'm thinking about now. Alright, let's go to the test server. Nah, we're not gonna do that. How many tickets do I have left to go? 116. It's been pretty disappointing. No earring, 500. Ouch, but it's okay. I'll leave it there for the gachapon. I mean, you're just wasting mats anyway. I'm trying to help you here. You know what? You're kind of right. You're kind of right. Just let the man waste resources in peace, you know? Can't I burn my money? You don't like that? Lust, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate you. Alright, we're surely out of tickets soon. This has not gone well. But that's okay, Gachapon is the least important thing here. The re-rolling, the scrolling, that's all that really matters. Laguni, hello, how's the stream going? It's going well, we pretty much did bossing for the first hour. I've only been live 48 minutes, never mind, first 40 minutes. And now we're doing the scrolling, but... yeah, I don't have too much time today, so I've kind of like gone straight into the scrolling. You're gonna make a staff now? I'll definitely be making a staff. This is preparation for 4th job. Once again, the caveat at which staff is better than wand is you need speed infusion. Because that's what lets you hit the cap. Alright, we're out of Gachapon tickets. That was disappointing, but it is what it is. I'm not too disappointed. Straight into the scrolling, holy. I mean, yeah, you're here for what you want, right? So, what do we do next? We're ready to make crystals. Let's convert all our crystals. So, I can do... 12 in crystals and 99 in crystal ores, giving me a total of 449. This is the most chaos crystals I've ever had. However, for consistency, I'm gonna do 20 starves and only 20 starves and no more than that. SI affects mages too. Yeah, it affects all classes, right? Yep. I think I just craft my staffs immediately. Is there anything else I needed to do? I don't think so. Let's go straight into it. Staff now. Okay, this is going to be interesting. And then I need to check Chronostory decks to know what a realistic target for the base TMA of the staves should be. So I'm going to pop that up as well, and we're going to have a look at the odds. So I've got all my last unwelcome staves. Great. The next step... 139? Okay, yeah, so the 139 should be the suggested target. Let me have a look at the odds of that. So I'm going to bring up Chrono decks. So bear with me just a moment. Alright, so we got it up here. Let's look for the last unwelcome staff. And then if I go to the stat roll calculator, I want to know the odds of, for instance, both of these being, like, what is 140 and above? That would, oh, what the fuck? One sec, sorry. Last unwelcome staff, stat roll calculator. This is a very good website. Yeah, I love this website. Alright, so 140 and above is 1 in 13. That's a little steep. If I bring it down to 139 and it's 1 in 10, I can go for 139. I was kind of going for that like 1 in 10 kind of target before with the wand. And I think that was 132. So yeah, 139 will be what we target. Maybe 138 I settle for. We'll see how the rolling goes. So I'll close this now. We'll get into the rolling. Just move over. Just move over here. Bring this up here. You made a 430 on your staff. Should you remake into a wand? Do you mean the other way around, Nam? You mean you made a wand, should you remake into a staff? 430 is already really good. So you don't need to go any higher. Especially just wait until Dragon Canyon comes out, to be honest. Like if you don't feel the need, then I wouldn't bother with it, to be honest. Alright, anyway, so we're going for 139 and above on the staffs. 139, that seems really high. 135? Doesn't this seem really difficult? 136? Like, it's... Okay, 144, that's huge. Track 10 is G. Oh, okay. Alright, let's keep going. Do you know when's 4th released on the live server? We don't know yet. We know that the test server is 1 week. We know that there's going to be balance changes. We don't know how long it's going to be after that. I would guess around another 2 weeks after the test server concludes. But I could be very, very wrong. Probably end of June if Balte wants to release Dragon Canyon along with it. I have no idea, once again, if Dragon Canyon's going to be included. I don't want to speculate, you know, I don't want to bring anyone's hopes up, but it would be really exciting. Probably not until late July? That's strong. That's strong. 136, no. 144, massive, massive. It's hard for my mind to comprehend my target of 139. My mind is not working that way with the staffs. I keep considering them to be like ones still. So I'm gonna go a little slower on the rerolling. And yeah, 139 is the target. I mean, I feel like I'm taking way more rolls to hit than usual. 143 is huge. Nice. I'd rather he take his time and balance things around Canyon than rush it and have people complain. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. 1 in 13. It should be 1 in 10 for 139 and 1 in 13 for 140. Wonder what changes they're going to make from tests. Couple classes didn't look great. They're surely going to make a lot of like balance and adjustments. Surely. 139, that'll do. $142, nice. Alright, not bad, not bad. 138, just shy, just shy. 144, huge. Massive, massive. Does it feel like 1 in 10? It's not feeling like 1 in 10 at the moment. 139, I might settle for this. I might settle. Actually, no, 139 was my goal. I'm not settling. 142, nice. Oh, actually, fuck. I gotta remove this. I gotta remove that song from my playlist. I got fucking copyright strike before. It's a game song. Like it's a soundtrack of a game. Let me skip that. My bad. Are you making SI Mule? I have my SI Mule ready to go. Yes, I have every mule ready to go. 140, nice. I mean, if we actually have useful testers like Dani, it might come out faster. I don't want to dedicate too much time to it. I kind of like want to keep amassing resources on the live server. What level for SI Mule? Depends if you want everything. If you also want loaded dice, also want Time Leap. Time Leap probably is not that important. I don't see many good uses for it except for the dice mule having an extra dice. But if you want everything, you need to be level 149, which is really tough. Ooh, purple, boom. Honestly, the rolling's going pretty good here, I think. 144, god damn, boom. I feel like I'm going really good. Oh my god, 139 again, boom. Do thieves benefit from SI? I don't know about every class, to be honest. I don't know. At some point your attack speed capped already, so like you don't need it anymore, but I don't know if thieves are one of them. It feels like 90% of the testers are like, I personally don't like this, please redesign the whole class around what I like. Yes, the people who are least satisfied often speak the loudest. How much TMA are you aiming for re-rolling killers? I'm going for 139 on the re-rolling, which should be like 1 in 10. Why are you doing staff instead of wand? The staff, we're not going to have attack speed issues when 4th job comes out if we have speed infusion. Therefore, we can just go for the higher attack weapon. If we're hitting the attack speed cap with either weapon, then it doesn't matter. 1 should be the max speed with speed infusion, based on my understanding. It's a giga turnoff for you personally. You're super black belt on 4th and completely lost all motivation for Chrono after the test server. Yeah, I'm sorry you feel that way. Like, I understand. Like, obviously what you're describing is true. Does that deter me? Not really. Like, you know, you can't change those types of people anyway. What are you gonna do about it, I guess, is my mentality, and just, you know, bygones be bygones. Oh! I skipped a 141 because it was fucking white. I need to slow down. I need to slow down. That was bad. That was bad. Slow down. I didn't expect white to be good. 140, nice. My bad. Why don't you reroll and scroll your shield? You mean this shield? This shield? Are most outlaws mules? A good amount of them are. A good amount of them are. Kinda trash? Oh, I've yet to see anyone beat it. I've yet to see anyone beat it. It's very beatable. It's only 230s. Max base stat, 560s all pass. But still, I've yet to see someone beat it. I don't need someone to beat it to want to beat it. I'm just saying. You're lucky I didn't pass my 30? I know, buddy. I fucking know. I saw you. Stop linking in chat items with 1 slot on them and not telling me how they ended. $139, nice. That barely makes it. We're almost there. We got 5 more to go. Oh, boom. 142. Yep. Only 230s. Oh, my heart. Yes, only 230s. The thing about the shield slot is that it's really annoying to scroll because, okay, of course the scrolls are really expensive, but the 30% only gives 5 TMA and the 60% gives 3. Whereas with the gloves, the 30% gives 6 TMA and the 60% gives 3. So the 30s are worth less. How is this a purple? It's trash. The 30s are worth less on the shield than they are on other slots, which is why my 30 target wasn't as high. Nice. Prime darting would have gone for 4. What do you mean prime? Like I'm washed up? What are you talking about, man? I'm definitely not washed. Is pyramid scrolling better than 1 at a time? It's all a mental mind game. It can be better for some and worse for others. For me personally, I think it's better. It allows me to, you know, space out my variance so I don't get too, you know, mentally tilted at like any bad cluster of RNG. But it doesn't, objectively, it doesn't matter, right? 137, no. Sexy boy, thank you, Mr. G boy. 141, all right, 1 more to go. I think the Chaos Crystals have been pretty good. If your age starts with a 3, washed. I can't do nothing about my age. What do you want me to do, de-age? Alright, I think that went really well. I think I used much less crystals. I can't remember what I said I was on, but that definitely went well. So we've got all our staffs ready to go. The Dark Pearl Ring will be the penultimate piece that we save for last. I'm not doing hats because I want to find helmet. I don't want to dedicate any Chaos Crystals on any of my max stat hats. Sorry, I don't want to dedicate any vouchers on it. If I find like a 10% helmet int, then I'll use it, but that's like the only condition that I'll use it. So yeah, I'll do the overalls. That's gonna be the first thing we do. Nigel, hello. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You got lucky, all full sent 30 gloves, got a 15 attack as well. Holy fuck. Congratulations to you. Alright, so we're gonna do the overalls. I need an AP reset for it, don't mind me. Okay, here we go. Oh, I gotta save this 30 stat juicer for last. Look at it, guys. Okay, for anyone that didn't see this, look at this glorious piece. I've never got this piece before, okay? Look at this. It's fucking juicy. Let's do it. I'm gonna start with, I got some weaker ones. 22 is like the bare minimum I'll go for, but we'll go for it anyway. Holy, yup. Watch me boom it in one go, no problem. Alright, let's get some scrolls. I'm gonna go for like 10 scrolls here. Do I still want to go for overall luck? Yeah, I think we will. It's fine. Overall, luck 30. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Nice, just got super lucky. All 5 into 1. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Alright, here we go. This is a little warm-up, alright? There's not much riding on this at the moment. Okay. I'll move on to the second one, 25 stat base. Bye-bye, okay. The 30 stat juicer, please. It's juicy, please. When I move my mouse, I will no longer see 30 stat again. Max stat Bruno is gonna make nice fireworks. Like, I'll never see this again. It's still on my screen because I haven't moved my mouse. And now it's gone. Now it's gone. We'll never see that again. We'll literally never see that again. But hey, maybe this one can do it. 28, 9 slot. We're not going to do the hats. They're not really worth our time. We're going to go into the staffs now. I do have some staff scrolls, yes, from when I accidentally bought a bunch of them. But I'm going to need more than 21. So let's get another, like, 30. That one hurt, guys. You don't see max stat every day, alright? Chronostory decks can tell us the odds of that. Are you finally 4th job? No, we just have a test server, Nigel. We don't have the 4th job actually in the game yet. Good to know my scrolls are the same. Your scrolls are better than mine, I promise. But anyway, let's move into the staffs without any further delay. So, I'm gonna pyramid scroll these. I'm gonna one-tap everything and see what we're left with. I've done this like 4 or 5 streams in a row, and I've not got more than 5 in a row out of 20. So I've been like bad RNG the whole time. But let's see if we can finally turn it around today. Not a good start, but we're gonna do all of them. Like, just give me 6 or more one time, like average, please. Like average. I'm just trying to be average. Not sounding good to me. Like every time, it can't just be every time. Okay, we got 1. Yup. That's what I like to see. Purple. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Only my oranges pass. I don't want orange, man. Oh my god. It just can't be like this every fucking day. Every day with this shit. What's new? What's new, please? Like, just give me something. A bit of hope, please. How many did I pass? Not many. Like, I think it was 5, maybe 4. I don't know. My boom percentage is high. It's really high. Change the Persona or Dragon Ball or something. I'll change the Persona. Those are my favorite tracks. This one's the track. 4? I hope it was more than 4, please. Let's bring this back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it was 5. Thank fuck. I would not have been happy if it was just 4. Alright, the rest we gotta smelt. I'll be right back. Like, day after day with this shit, man. Like, I can't go above average, like, for one day. Is this a bad time to share my big Persona gacha news that happened last night? Oh, personal. Why did I read that as Persona? What's wrong with me? Personal. No, it's never a bad time. because of your goat music. It's great tunes. Let's give it another tap and see if this time is any better, but like, come on. I don't have any hope, you know. It's just been time and time again. The same shit, man. Okay, 2 in a row, one of them. Yep, can we get more, please? Yep, okay. Get me excited, get me excited. One more. Did you see Persona 6 is greenlit? I saw the trailer. It looked like a fucking horror film. But yes, I saw it. I mean, can you even call it a trailer if there's nothing on it? But I mean, Persona 4 Revival looks pretty cool as well. Anyway, we got 2 stars, but like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna give this one here that failed another tap. It's 1 pass, 1 fail. Bye-bye. Just fuck right off. Why can't I click to like get it out? Oh, it's locked. You can't drop locked gear. Well, if I unlock it, then you can fuck off. Alright. The back-to-back was giving me hope. Yeah, I mean, just the slightest ounce of hope, only to follow up with nothing. Let's do these 2, and then, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna make it a shorter stream. I'm a little short of time. I've got so many of you guys here tonight, which is such an honor, but I'm gonna come back stronger on Friday and do a longer stream. By longer, I mean like half an hour longer. Let's not get carried away here. But yeah, I'm gonna have to be leaving it shorter today. Let me go another scroll on each of these. Please, come on, it's clean. Two in a row. Fuck, I mean, God, I can't take it. Just fuck off, alright? Just get out, I don't care. I don't care anymore. All will be forgiven. Literally all will be forgiven if this Dark Pearl ring passes. Everything will be forgiven. I'm gonna see if there's anyone to raid, because when this ring dies, my stream dies, and that will be it. I can't fucking take it though. Maybe it was bad timing. I'm reading it now. You got your first S6 character. That's awesome. A really nice seat. We were streamer did viewer pulls in your account. I'm almost happy for you, Nigel. As for me, alright, I mean, I'll raid Africa. He's our, you know, resident Chronostory streamer. We're not over yet. We're not over yet. The Dark Pearl ring means everything, okay? Getting one step closer to completing all of my rings will mean so much, alright? This one is big. This one is fucking huge. Accessory int. I hope you're hungry. For nothing. You motherfucker. I'll see you guys all on Friday, okay?